Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching Awini Unity platform from. Thank you so much, and I do really appreciate your time once again. This video, I'm going to be driving your attention to Ghana Black Stars match yesterday against Uganda. What actually caused Ghana Black Stars late equalizer? Ghana Black Stars end up drawing that game with Uganda 2-2. There is some things I'm going to be sharing with you. What do we learn from that game, and also what some of us was expecting going into the game and against Uganda. But let me take your time very quick a little bit. Whatever you are watching a Winning Unity platform and you want a lot of things right here in Europe, particularly here in Spain, Intercop is the right company for you. You own a ship and you want to come to Spain for maintenance and you want shipping agency to supply you a lot of goods. Do not go nowhere. Intercop is the right shipping agency to give you any supply you want right here in Spain. So a very quick one. To make things clear for you to understand what I'm about to share with you right here on the Winning Unity platform, I would like to take your time a little bit and remind you Ghana Black Stars starting lineup against Uganda yesterday so that you were able to get the clear idea about the things that I'm about to address with you right here on the Winning Unity platform. So, very quick one. Yesterday, goalkeeper on post, Jojo Wallacott, or you can call it Joseph Wallacott, and the defenders was the right back, Dennis Odoi, the left back. Yes, the right back was Dennis Odoi and Ebenezer Anan for the left back. The center back was Joron Opoku alongside Edmond Ado. The midfielders, Salam Abdul Samet, Enes Noma, and Abu Francis, Joran Ayu, Fatau Isahako alongside the striker Antoine Semenyo. This was the player that sat for Ghana Black Stars. If you have been following me for some time now, that I'm giving you update Ghana against Uganda, I said something that is not going to be easy game based on 4 things, and I'm going to give you all these 4 things right here. And the end of the video as well, I'll be telling you what Ghana Black Stars need to able to improve next game as well. Let's start from point number 1. But before we go into that, let me address something here a little bit before we go into that as well. First, what I observed the whole game yesterday, coming into the game, I'm gonna talk about the main game save. Something that I do not really enjoy these 2 friendly matches is that the leaders need to improve when it comes to African football. You notice that the game yesterday and even Nigeria game, there is no slow motion. When the player score a goal or red card, the slow motion will come and you were able to know that, okay, it was this player. For me, when I'm watching football and slow motion is there, commentary is there, I enjoy the game. But this is something that was lacking in the 2 friendly matches. When you watch the Spanish game against Brazil or maybe even Uruguay against Cote d'Ivoire yesterday, their friendly matches, you could see a big difference. Okay, this is where they need to improve as well when it comes to the African football. When they scored a goal, I do not even know who scored the first goal because I was working at that time and I was typing something before I turned my head like this. The goal came and I didn't know who scored the goal. Later on, I get to realize that it is Joron Opoku. So this is something that I think CAF they need to address, because no slow motion, no stuff is very boring. Let's come into the main game yesterday. The reason why I said that the game Ghana Black Stars not gonna get it easy against Uganda. First, the point number 1 is this. Knowing very well that Uganda they lost against Comoros by 4-0. They're not gonna come to the Black Stars game want to lose against Black Stars again. They will definitely want to prove that they can able to play games, which I already said it right here on a Winning Unity platform. Point number 2, you are going to meet a coach that know the African football very well, a coach that make things difficult for Ghana back 2013 in African Cup of Nations, 7 finals when Ghana play against Burkina Faso. So set up an experienced experienced coach like the Ugandan coach who coached the African side spend his life in Africa, coach a lot of countries, I think with Benin, I think Togo, with a lot of so many countries in Africa. Knowing the African football very well, full of a lot of experience, you don't expect set of coach to lose back to back. This is some of the reason why I was saying that yesterday that Ghana Black Stars against Uganda is not going to be easy game. I was not expecting Ghana Black Stars to go out there, beat Uganda like a lot of people think. Let me take your mind back. 2013, Ghana play African Cup of Nations semi-finals against Burkina Faso under Kwesi Appiah, and this coach that coaching Uganda now was a coach for Burkina Faso. And this is a certain lineup. I'm building this to a point for you to get things very clearly. So have patient a little bit. This was the certain lineup that play 2013 against Burkina Faso under this coach. The Fatau Dawada, that as a goalkeeper trainer or as third assistant coach in Black Stars now, at that time was a player, and he was the one in post 2013. John Pencil, second assistant coach or third assistant coach for Ghana Black Stars now, was the person that played the right back for Ghana 2013, and Harrison Huffle played for the left back, and the midfielders Azik Vosa alongside John Boy, and the midfielders Kwesi Appiah played 4-3-3. And the midfielders was Koji Asamoah, Mohamed Rabiu, and Emmanuel Ajumambedu, Mubarak Wakaso, the late Christian Achu, may his soul rest in peace, and Asamoah Gyan was that time leading the attack for Ghana back 2013. The coach that Ghana played against yesterday, full of experience, he made things difficult for Ghana back 2013. In that tournament, Andre Ayew, Jordan Ayew, they withdraw on that tournament due to one of raising this kind of issue today, this, tomorrow, this. They withdraw on that tournament that they are not going to the tournament, if you remember. So they play no Jordan Ayew, no Andre Ayew, and Ghana end up not winning the game. I'm not saying that because Ayew brothers wasn't there, that's the reason why Ghana do not win the game. But I'm building this point based on the coach that we faced yesterday, meaning the coach full of a lot of experience, know African football very well, knowing Ghana very well, what we can do. That is the reason why he packed the midfield yesterday against Ghana. So that is the reason why Ghana find difficult to win the game. That is the point number 2. The point number 3, you guys have a new coach that came into Ghana Black Stars not quite long ago. Guess second game. Guess by that he's been there for some time now, but he came back trying to put things together. And you are rebuilding. That is something you need to understand. Point number 3 or 4, we know very well that the Black Stars team full of a lot of young players that have never played together when it comes to the Black Stars side, which you don't expect them to play like how you want. The 4th point is this. When you are building something in life, there is 2 things going to involve. You're gonna go in either to get it right or to make mistake and come back and say, okay, I have made mistake. What should I learn now? Then you try to get it right. So we all know that Black Stars, we are rebuilding. And when you are rebuilding, you are trying to figure out who is the right person to be here and who is not. So what happened? You end up making mistakes. You end up losing some certain things before you can get things right. That is Black Stars now. So for me, basically, yesterday I was not expecting Black Stars to go out there beating Uganda massively like the way a lot of people think. I knew very well that the coach of Uganda, full of a lot of experience and setup coach, would not want to lose back to back. When you check the game, when the coach was coaching Burkina Faso, even if you watch that game very clearly, the referee, if I want to be honest to myself in my heart, the referee even tried to favor, I think maybe Ghana side a little bit, but in all, Ghana failed to beat Burkina Faso under this coach we play against yesterday. So what Black Stars need now? From the beginning, I told you that Ghana Black Stars need us, and sometimes we are also we are part of Ghana Black Stars downfall sometimes. And what is that? Most of the time, everything you do in this world, your energy is just a little bit. Anything you want to do in this life and able to succeed, it is your mindset. If you're able to get your mindset right, you can do everything you want to do and you're going to get it right. And the reason why Black Stars are lacking that mindset is that they have fear in them over decades now. Why? Because every single Black Stars player, especially the young players, when they are going into game now, they have some kind of fear that if I miss this ball, Ghanaians going to come up to me after the game. So they play the game with a fear in their mind. They don't have that kind of like, it is like you are working with someone and they give you a freedom to work. How do you work? When you are working with someone, maybe with your boss out there, and that your boss is always where you are, you don't feel comfortable to work. You are working, is like you are afraid or something, every human being. But when your boss give you a chance and you are free, you're able to end up doing things right. That is the reason why I said Black Stars now, problem of Black Stars now, it is beyond one player. When we went to the African Cup of Nations, all of us was maybe at the World Cup, all of us would complain that Baba Rahman was the downfall of Ghana Black Stars the World Cup. We went to African Cup of Nations. Baba Rahman do not go to the African Cup of Nations. The end of the day, what happened? Andrea, you do not play the first game against what do you call Cape Verde. Baba Rahman do not play. Did we win the game? We do not. We play against, I think, Egypt. Baba Rahman wasn't there. Andrea, you, do we win the game? We do not. So Black Stars problem is beyond one individual player. So what they need is, we just need to try our best possible. I know you are passionate about the game. I'm passionate about the game, and everybody wants your national team or your country to do well when they come to football. We get it. But in this Black Stars situation now, they do not need negative vibe around them. They need positive vibe for us to believe that, listen, we know that you can do it. And personally, the media, some of them creating content, those who are on radio, TV, when Black Stars, maybe they come in the cross some video and you are giving positive vibe that, yes, we know that you guys can do it. They were able to build that spirit and that confidence and that belief in their mentality. And when they're able to have that mentality that, okay, I know the Ghanaians now understand that this is the situation now, we need to also improve better. When they go into the field, they're not going to play with fear. They're not going to play with thinking that if I miss this ball, Ghanaians going to come up to me. So they were able to have that spirit back. They were able to have that kind of belief, that feeling in their mindset. I want to ask you, my brother, please, you that are watching this video, just sit down and be honest to yourself. When Ghana Black Stars win the game, did you get paid? The answer is no. You don't get winning bonus. You do not get nothing from the Black Stars. But what you and I are passionate is simply because proud of our country. Apart from that, do you benefit something? You doesn't benefit something from the Black Stars. How do you feel when Ghana Black Stars lose, or Ghana Black Stars they lost a game? How do you feel? You don't get paid, but you feel so emotional. You feel so disappointed. What about someone that is there working, getting paid, and that is the work that the person survived? That is the way the person also end up getting money, taking care of your family, building a house, taking care of a lot of people out there. Don't you think that that person also really feel disappointed? Be honest to yourself, my brother. Sometimes when something, don't just think about your side. Take things deep and ask yourself this question. Do you think that maybe Thomas Partey really want to just go Ghana Black Stars playing like he doesn't want to play? The answer is no. Do you think that Anyaki William really want to play in Ghana Black Stars, guess Ghana Black Stars to lose? The answer is no. Do you think that Andrea you'd have been in the team since when you don't love something, will you be there? No. Meaning Andrea you is passionate about the game. That is the reason why he came on the Black Stars, I think back 2007, 2008 till now. meaning the person have passion about what he's doing. But I feel like it is beyond it. It is Ghana Black Stars situation now. It is beyond one individual player. So these players, I believe that sometimes when they even lost a game, sometimes most of them in their mind they will be asking themselves that what went wrong. I have tried my best possible to make sure that I make things happen, but why things are not happening? That is meaning a difficult time. A lot of people were saying that Anthony Semenyo missed a lot of chances. We all know that he missed a lot of chances against Nigeria. We just spoke about it, and also Uganda, some chances that I feel like he could have buried that chances. But it is part of life. You that are watching this video, if you want to be honest to yourself, you know very clearly that sometimes you do get to a point you are trying your best possible to make things work, but you don't know why things are not working. That is what is happening in Black Stars now. Where I think that Black Stars, they just need positive vibe, they need our support, and I'm fully confident that Otuado will turn things down, will turn things better way for all of us. A lot of people are saying something here that Mali beat Nigeria in the friendly match, so it's going to be difficult. Mali beating Nigeria friendly match have nothing to do with Ghana. That do not mean that Mali they're gonna walk away when they meet Ghana. No, Nigeria is Nigeria and Ghana is Ghana. Ghana for the game against Uganda and Nigeria game against Mali. If you watch my video till the end, I said somewhere that Nigeria may end up losing the game against Mali, and Ghana probably may playing a draw against Uganda or even losing the game. You know why? I said that when Ghana and Nigeria are going to play, their focus is always that if I win Ghana and I don't even win anything, I'll be happy. If I win Nigeria and I don't even win anything, why? Because the rivalry that we have with Nigeria or they have with us. So both teams focus on the Nigeria game. Nigeria built that mentality with just hoping, believing that they want to win Ghana. And almost about 18 years now, they struggled to beat Ghana. They could not. And now they were focused, so their attention all was to beat Ghana. And when they beat Ghana, there was like, okay, now we are the giant of Africa. We went to the African Cup of Nations. We are second on the African Cup of Nations, and we're beating a team that we will struggle for so many years that we cannot beat them. Now we beat them. So they have that kind of sweet mindset in their mind going into the game. That is what caused Nigeria lost yesterday. And what caused Ghana lost yesterday a little bit as well, the mentality I'm talking about right here is knowing very clearly that Comoros beat Uganda by 4-0. That make change the Black Stars mentality. Even the coach as well. Somewhere Otuado said it that the first interview he said it that Ghana is not going to the game against Uganda as favorite. No, it's going to be difficult. So the players have to get that in mind. But after Uganda lost against Comoros, the second interview, Otuado said that Ghana is favored by people going against Uganda, meaning all the players, they have mentality that, oh, Uganda, they lost against Comoros, so definitely we're going to beat them. But if like Uganda was a team that beat Comoros by 4-0, Ghana going to have different mentality that, oh, wow, Uganda, they have team, they have beat Comoros 4-0. So meaning we have to prepare very well. From there, automatically, they're going to have different mindset going into the game. That is why I always say everything you want to do in this life, it is about the mindset. The strength that you have, it is guess 1%. The rest is the way you program your mindset. That is what going to help you to win a game. That is going to help you to do everything. So yeah, that is my personal opinion when it comes to Ghana Black Stars, which I'm not disappointed at all, because when you say you are doing rebuilding, you have to expect those things. The way a lot of people are, I know that I get it. I get your point that you are passionate about your country, you are passionate about Black Stars, and you are sick of tired of seeing this. Guys, we are doing rebuilding, and all those things are going to happen. that is where the coach gonna notice that, okay, I think this next time this player don't need to come back, this player need to come. And when you don't make mistake, how can you learn? So we just need to give the coach benefit of the doubt that the coach will put things like the way we want. And doing that, we need patience and time for the coach and the players. Senegal end up doing what now? They do not just wake up. Aliou Cisse do not just wake up one day building Senegal. No, they start from somewhere before they are where they are today. So if we want to get there, we also need time and patience, and also giving Black Stars positive mindset. If not, this thing will continue because the players gonna have fear going into the game, and when they have fear going into the game, there is no way they can make it happen. So that is my personal opinion. Thank you very much for always being here with the Awini Unity platform. I really appreciate you.